Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test.
We got to start recording the podcast immediately because I'm making pasta.
Oh,
and I just made pasta, and
yeah, that's terrible news. Are you recording currently?
I'm recording right now. Yeah, I took the pop filter away from my mic and I maxed out the gain.
Oh, good. Why do we continue to do this to our listeners?
Well, you just happened to be here at the right time.
No, I didn't happen to be. You called upon me. I wasn't here at the right time. You said we need to start recording immediately.
Okay. Well, you messaged me AO, and then I was like, oh shit, it's pasta time.
Man, I'm not sure we can do this again. I got done editing that other episode, and I remember the whole first several minutes of that were just impossible to listen to. I think that no one is ever going to hear the rest of that episode because they're going to turn it off 30 seconds in. Almost guaranteed.
I don't know. I think people are going to be really big fans of the pasta.
Well, we're doing it again. So, I mean, if there's anything that you've ever wanted to say out loud that you're certain no one is ever going to hear, now's your chance. Is that milk too? Are you drinking milk right now?
Yeah, I'm drinking the milk. Oh, are we going right now?
I'm recording, dude.
Oh, okay. We're both recording. That's good.
Yeah, no, I've been recording.
Okay, well, I haven't been getting as close as I could have been getting.
Yeah, no, this is that ASMR.
So this time the pasta is a little bit different than before.
Last time I remember it was sort of a carbonara.
Yeah. Attentive listeners will pick up that last time it was a linguine style pasta with a carbonara sauce. This time, the milk has stayed the same. We had the milk before. We still have the milk now. I'll give that a roll.
Is it 2% or skim? Oh God. What kind of milk?
Yeah, it's 2% milk. That's sort of my favorite kind of milk.
Okay. In the comments down below, please leave your favorite kind of milk.
Yeah, I'll put another Twitter poll up for favorite milk.
Oh, and definitely leave it open to people adding their own kinds of milk. God, that is just terrible.
Oh, okay.
I got a new pair of headphones. They're good. They're unbiased mixing headphones. They're really good.
Okay.
But I'm regretting that purchase right now. And it's not because they were expensive. It's because of this auditory experience I'm having right now.
I think this is why they made headphones better in the first place, so you could hear sounds like that.
So you could call your friends and let them chew in your ear?
Yeah, because normally you'd have to go out to a restaurant and you'd have to get up real close on your friends.
Did I ever tell you when I was a kid this was my greatest pet peeve? This was the cause of 90% of every fight I had with my brother when I was a kid. Was him chewing too loud and me not being able to handle it. That's not even a joke. That's 100% true.
Well,
so I'm glad I'm real.
Well, sometimes you have to get over it.
yeah.
And this is good because in a way, like we already did this sort of pasta segment before.
Yeah.
And so this is nostalgic for the listeners because they get to hear my great pasta sounds again.
Yeah. That was a few weeks ago. So
yeah, and this is nostalgic for you since you get to relive all your pasta memories.
My trauma. Yeah, you could maybe not nostalgic as much as therapeutic. Or it's a lot like doing mushrooms. It forces you to confront some evil. But like last time, do you think? Are we just gonna power through, or do you want to skip ahead to when you're not eating pasta?
Yeah, I think we will need to skip ahead because I think while I'm eating pasta, I won't be able to concentrate on the other really good idea that I had.
You're fueling up is what it is. Just like last time, you're filling yourself with pasta fuel, podcasting energy. And then in a couple minutes, when you're done with your pasta and you've drank your milk, we'll kick it off for real. What do you say?
Oh yeah, I haven't drank the milk in a while.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. So, welcome back to the Chaos at the Coffee Shop podcast. This will be episode 10. I'm Justin.
I'm D-Hay. And today we are going to make a song for you.
As we do every day. I feel like we should start doing like hey, we're on Twitter. Really just Twitter. Yeah. We're really just on Twitter. So you should come follow us on Twitter. Maybe drop a song idea. If you have a great idea and you want us to maybe pursue it, you should drop it on there.
Oh yeah, that's at Chaos Coffee Shop on Twitter. And yeah, maybe we'll do like an episode one day where we just like go through other people's ideas. We kind of did that last time.
Sort of, yeah. That was sort of mostly amongst friends, but yeah, we did.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, how did Goose Happy do?
Goose Happy, it killed 6 people.
Oh no.
Yeah. No. It was,
who were they?
Tragic. It was a family of 6.
Oh God.
It was yeah. I mean, we could get into it, but like, long story short, there was a flock of geese, and they had just discovered the podcast, and they were looking at it, and they got to the end, and then they went into a frenzy, attacked a family that had just been having a picnic, social distancing, like out in the park, sort of just like family unit, and they got all 6 of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, but that's the thing. People can be sad, but Goose still happy.
Goose still happy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and the light here, the silver lining, is that Goose happy.
And that's all we can really ask for. But this time, Goose is not happy. Goose isn't even here, because I've got a real game-changing idea for this week's song. So music.
Yeah.
We've all heard it.
I dabble.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite one?
My favorite music?
Mm-hmm.
I've been really into polka lately.
Okay.
Yeah, like old school Swedish polka.
Polka has an issue, along with all other music.
Oh, what's the issue?
It's that, so when you're recording music, a lot of people don't know this. When you're recording music, you put on headphones and you listen to the music that is going to be playing while, like, you make sounds with your throat and mouth and voice.
Yeah.
And it's very distracting sometimes. Like, you'll be listening to guitar, but you have to, like, sing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so much. And I was thinking that this time we would make a song where we're not allowed to listen to any part of it as we're recording.
So we put every part down without listening to it at all, and then do we get to listen to it at the end, or do we just release it?
Yeah, we can listen to it at the end, and I think we can get somebody's reaction, bring on a special guest.
Okay.
But that'll also be the first time we're listening to the song.
Oh, so it'll be kind of an adventure for everybody.
Yeah. So, like, I want us to pick out instruments that are cool, and we'll go together and make something, like, really, really dope.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like that. What were you going to say?
But we can't listen to any of them.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
As we make the melodies, as we do everything.
So this quick question, just to get some guidelines, are we actually going to give this an honest try? Or
yes.
Oh, so you and I, actually, D-Hay and Justin, we are going to actually try our best to make a song without listening to it.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. Like, we make so many sort of jokey joke songs.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to sort of show off my singing prowess, and I haven't really gotten to do that on this podcast so far.
And you think this is going to be the one?
Yeah, I want people to know me as, like, D-Hay. Like, he's really cool. He's really funny. but like,
But have you heard him sing?
Have you heard him sing?
Yeah.
Like that, it's like crazy. Like, how does he have it all? Like,
Yeah,
the good
you want to
looks,
be the guy
the
that's
voice.
really got it all.
Yeah, and I just want people to be like, have you heard that guy sing? Like, man, when he tries, like, it's crazy. Like, normally he doesn't like try so hard, but like, you should hear this one song where he really goes in.
But
And I
okay,
want that to
the
be this
problem. So typically, what we do is like I write the music, you write the lyrics, and then you listen to the music while you sing the lyrics over it. But so this time you're gonna be singing without hearing the music, right?
Well, okay, so I want us to use senses that aren't normally used in songs. So I want us to like record all the instrumentals first, I guess.
Okay.
And then I'll use that. I'll just look at the screen and I will sort of feel out the
Feel
song.
it.
And
Okay, so just
that's-
looking at the waveforms, you're gonna try to stay on beat.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Here's another quick guideline I feel like we have to get down. When editing this song, am I allowed to fix anything?
Define fix anything.
I guess fix is maybe the wrong term, but maybe adjust things. Like
You're not allowed to listen. You can. Oh yeah. You can adjust things. You just can't listen to any of it.
So yeah. So if I can see that like something is out of time, I can move it so that it's in tempo.
Right.
But I can't
Yeah.
listen to it at
Right.
all. Okay. No, I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah. So like if we see some things that just kind of look out of place to us,
right.
I think we should go in there and fix it. I just don't want us to be distracted by all the sounds of the music that we're
It can be really overwhelming. You
Yeah.
know? That's always been my one thing with songwriting. And, I've done a lot of songwriting. And the one thing that always gets me is there's just too many sounds. And I find myself sort of paralyzed by how many sounds I'm hearing.
Right. And if you think about the first sound, right? Before the world was created and Jamison was there.
Jim Anson.
Before all of that, before the universe was created, before there was something, there was a state of nothingness, I would assume. And, there were no sounds there. And that is sort of the purest sound.
And when they were making music back then, they had no reference point. They were like,
and by they we mean God.
When God used to make, when he used to make his fire tunes, he had no ears.
Right.
Because he didn't invent them yet.
Yeah. And it's like, why should we have ears if God didn't?
No, I see what you're saying. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, this song is gonna make us the closest things to God, I think.
I think you're right. I think this is the closest we can get to how God felt when he was creating the universe.
This is gonna be God's song.
God's song.
Like, how many songs go to God?
To be fair, a lot.
Not enough.
Not enough. We need more songs for God.
We need way more songs for God. I mean, how many songs have we made about God? Like,
not many.
Yeah, probably a few at least.
At least a couple, but not many. But so here's another thing too, because usually I do a lot of the instrumental writing and you do the lyric writing, is like how we talked about earlier. But I'm writing the music without being able to hear it. So you should have to somehow write the lyrics without being able to see them.
You're right.
Like
I'm not allowed to read the. Okay, I'm not allowed to read the lyrics. I can write them down, but as I'm recording them, I won't be able to see them.
Maybe
so
we it has to be like when you're singing them, you have to be seeing them for the first time.
Yeah, maybe we just like bring together a bunch of themes and then I'll just like feel it.
Oh, what if you brought to okay, so you sort of write lyrics. You bring together a bunch of ideas like you're saying in like a relative song form. But then we run it through a bunch of translators. Like we translate to Spanish and then Vietnamese and then back to English and then to German and then Polish and then back to English. So it gets all fucked up.
So it gets the spirit of the Lord, like
So it gets the
just
spirit of the Lord
engraved
in it.
inside of the words.
And then you don't get to see it, but the result of that.
Yeah, and I just have to sort of feel it.
Yeah. Well, when you're singing it, you're seeing it for the first time.
Oh, okay. I was
You
thinking
know?
like I would see it once and then
try to
sort of
remember
do it by memory. But I like the idea of just seeing it for the first time and being like having this like awakening moment.
Yeah,
You know?
I think you'll be sort of flooded with a lot of emotions. You might laugh, you might cry. Like, it's hard to say.
Yeah,
But we're really putting the lyrical content in the hands of God.
Yeah, and I want those emotions to really exist within me, you know, like, because I want to, like I said before, I want to be known as the guy that can sing really well and can make people feel things.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like, I think this is going to help that.
You're going to have to get really emotional in this one. Like, you listen to the great singers of our time, like they all really feel the words that they're singing, you know? And but you're even better than them because you have to feel the words that you're singing without ever having even read them.
Right. Imagine how much emotion could have been behind the great song, you know, the big one.
Oh yeah, the big song.
Imagine how good it could have been.
It would have been so much
if
better.
the person hadn't heard it or even made it before they sang it.
It's hard to imagine, and unfortunately, we'll never know.
Okay, so what is the...
Well, you said we should sort of break down a list of instruments that we want to include. Obviously, we'll never hear them, but
Right.
But sort of the arrangement. I said earlier I've been listening to a lot of polka. Maybe an accordion could be involved.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
We haven't really used an accordion a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a list here.
What complements an accordion really well?
I would say like little horns, like clown horns almost.
And yeah, okay, I like that. And maybe a second accordion, in case it gets lonely. First one gets lonely.
Yeah, accordions do get lonely.
Yeah, like one of them's like really high, and then one of them's really low, and maybe they kind of like duel it out. They've got like friendly rivalry.
Yeah.
So with the clown horns, we're kind of gonna get that comedy aspect because I want to be the emotional guy, but I still want to like be approachable, be nice, be funny.
Well, yeah, like laughter is one of the greatest displays of emotion.
Right. Yeah, and not enough songs really delve into the laughter.
I mean, as far as percussion, what are you thinking? Maybe like ensemble drums, like a timpani and you know.
Yeah, something real big.
Yeah. What's scaring me about this is all of these are like melodic instruments, and we're gonna really have to jump into our music theory knowledge to make this not sound like a fucking catastrophe.
Oh yeah, it's a good thing I've got none of that.
Yeah, good thing. All right. So yeah, no, we got those four instruments. Obviously,
okay, now
vocals.
Right. I want something that's gonna kind of bring it down, make it, you know, emotional and sad but hopeful.
What's the most emotional instrument? Is it a violin? Is it a harp? Like, what do you think?
I was gonna say the human heart is the most emotional instrument.
Oh my! We've never put heartbeat sounds in a song before.
Yeah.
So the heartbeat.
That'll be a tough. Like we'll have to grab some heartbeat sounds.
Oh, I've got
listening
heartbeat
to them.
samples out the ass.
Oh, nice,
dude. Yeah. Without hearing them too.
Yeah. So that'll be an interesting challenge.
We'll just hope we find some good ones, I guess.
Right.
But it's in the Lord's hands.
And, you know, the Lord's not going to fail us on this one.
He wouldn't.
And, like, you'll be able to hear in the song, like, it's going to sound so good that, like, you'll be like, wow. Like
wow, the Lord really did this one.
He was there.
He really did this one.
He was in the booth.
So, yeah, we got those five instruments. anything. So all of these are going to be electronic. Like I'm going to have to sequence them using the computer. Is there anything, any instrument that we should actually physically record?
So like, how are we going to, like, if we want some sort of instrument like a guitar or something, we have to track manually. Like, what are we going to do to just record that
headphones
thing?
off and just...
Well, we got to have like earplugs in.
Oh, so I can't hear the guitar either.
No, because I don't want, you're going to try to sneak in something like funky or good. Like, you're going to try to play some like cool chords.
You don't have any faith in my integrity as an artist.
I just think you're going to want to be like, hey, look at me. I'm the cool music guy, and like I want to be the cool. I want to be everything.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
this is, you know what? You're right. This is your chance to be.
Yeah, this episode's for me. You can have the next one, but this one's for me.
Well, I mean, in the Barracuda one, I accidentally wrote a pretty good beat.
yeah.
So that maybe that one was for me. It just sort of happened. It was like, oh shit, this actually is kind of cool.
Yeah, that happens every once in a while where you'll sort of go super hard on something, and then like I'm usually like sitting there for a little bit longer while you like make something really sick.
Yeah, and then it's like, well, we still have to make this song about being in love with a fish. So
yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know, maybe some strings.
Yeah, we could do some. We could do some legato. We could get some stringlings.
Yeah. And I think it'll be good to like just kind of go into Pro Tools and then look at like what things are called. And like if we see like a string setting and it's called like the funky crab or something, it's like, whoa, like we got to use that one.
Yeah.
Or it's like the fat chunk. And it's like, whoa, we got to use those fat chunks for drums, you know?
I mean, like, this is the...
So we took a little break.
I think we should just roll through it. We don't need to even mention.
Okay, we didn't take a break.
We didn't take a break.
If anybody tells you we took a break...
D-Hay's fucking crazy. I don't know what he's talking about. There was no break.
If you think we took a break, I'm going to fucking kill you.
If you ever say that again... And I'm talking to you now, D-Hay.
Oh, no.
If you ever say that again, kiss your family hello. Kiss them hello for me next time you see them.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'm going to see them having a small gathering.
It's Thanksgiving tomorrow, but this podcast isn't going to come out for 6 weeks. So it'll be... It's
Christmas time, baby.
Yeah, it's probably past Christmas, honestly.
Get your New Year's cap on, everybody.
This is actually going to be 5 weeks in the future. So you know what? It actually is Christmas time just about.
Oh.
Yeah, Merry Christmas everybody.
Everyone.
Merry Christmas, D.A.
And happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Anyway.
Okay.
We didn't take a break.
Anyway. Yeah, we didn't take a break.
So if we start disregarding things that we talked about for you it was only moments ago. For us it could have been any amount of time. But it's just because we have disregarded those intentionally, not because we forgot what we were talking about.
Right. Because we don't forget. We
just we ignore things on purpose. Anyway,
so we had this basic outline of like how we're gonna make the song. Yeah, but I feel like we don't have the actual song.
Yeah.
So I feel like we need a theme.
That's what I'm saying. Because, I mean, we talked about how the lyrics are going to get filtered through a bunch of languages and get all jumbled up. But we definitely need, like, the bass line to push through all of these filters. So what if we basically just wrote the lyrics now as if it were a normal song and then we fuck them all up?
Yeah, that sounds good.
So we could just write some lyrics now. I mean, that's like... What is this song about?
This song is about the void.
The void?
It's about finding peace. Because with this song, we're basically removing sound from the picture. which is sort of counterintuitive to music.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Well, I mean,
I
think sound can be distracting. I
Right.
wouldn't call it counterintuitive. I think it's innovative.
yeah. And I think like to encapsulate that within the lyrics,
Yeah.
I think the theme should be around like emptiness and maybe loneliness.
It's perfect for the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
So
And we're all going to be lonely this year.
we're all going to be very lonely this year.
Yeah.
So no, that all makes sense. We'll make a lonely, sad Christmas song.
Yeah,
And that,
because back before everything was created,
yeah,
in the year -12 or whatever, there just wasn't anything, and there wasn't sound, and God wasn't born yet,
yeah,
and I think that we need the sound of that.
just the sound of the void.
Well, no, we don't need the sound of that. We need that's the theme. We need the sound of what that's like, but not that actual sound. I don't know if that makes sense.
I'm thinking about like that constant sort of drone that you would hear in like a cave underground.
Okay.
You know, like that. And it's an interesting sound because it's a sound that just feels like emptiness, but it's not, because it is a sound. So it would just be like this hollow kind of ambience.
But I still do want to go like, ooh,
Yeah. So
You know?
what if this was just sort of constantly going in the background,
Okay.
just like this hollow, lonely noise? But then on top of that, we have lyrics, and what if we just wash it all in reverb? So it sort of sounds like we're playing in a big cave.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
Okay. Yeah, I like the cave aspect because
I recall we were
basically-
talking too about using a heartbeat, and this is starting to sound like a
we
very
did mention
scary
that.
song. We have an empty
a
cave, and
cave
lots of
and a-
reverb and heartbeats.
yeah, we could put jump scares in there.
There could be jump scares.
Yeah, but it might be interesting to have a jump scare or two without like knowing where it is, or at least like knowing how it sounds.
Yeah, we won't even know
going
where
in.
it is until we listen to it later.
So maybe it'll scare us.
What if they were like
And-
Christmas themed jump scares?
Oh, that's nice.
So then it's like, ooh, I'm spooked, but also like it's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, it's that like primal Christmas fear.
Christmas fear.
that you get around the holidays.
I'm writing down Christmas fear.
Christmas
That's
fear,
probably
yeah.
going to be the name of the episode.
Christmas fear. Yeah,
Christmas
because
fear.
like you gotta shop for presents, and before that people or anything even existed, like it was hard to shop for presents.
Oh yeah.
Like you try finding
Yeah. well,
something at
Okay, yeah,
Walmart
let's
when it
go to
doesn't
the
exist.
Sears. Where's the Sears?
right.
We're in the
It's
void.
not. Yeah, you're in the void, dude.
Dude, there's no Sears here. God's not even born yet.
There's no Sears. You're in the void. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I like that. Like, it's like, oh man, there's no Sears. You're in the void. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of a bummer when you're in the void.
Yeah,
know? It's
I
a little
mean-
bit scary, but it's peaceful at the same time. There's a lot of emotions that really go through you when you're in the void.
Let's write those emotions down.
Okay, fear,
Fear. Loneliness.
loneliness. Yep,
Maybe anxiety.
anxiety.
This sounds like a Christmas song.
But yeah, but write down peaceful.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. I mean, so now, so what we're working with right now is a song that has to encapsulate fear, loneliness, anxiety, and peacefulness.
Mm-hmm.
And the instruments
And-
that we're working with are 2 accordions, clown horns, timpani, a heartbeat, and the sound of the void. So yeah, dude.
Okay.
I mean,
That's-
I think we should dive into it and
Yeah.
maybe start by writing a beat, you know?
Okay.
And the way
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is going to
let's-
work, by the way, just for the listener, is we're gonna write this stuff, and the next thing that you're gonna hear after we cut away is what we wrote, but we didn't hear it while we were writing it. So you listening to this now have heard this before we have.
And I think we'll start off with some drums and maybe a couple other, like maybe the Sound of the Void and the clown horn or an accordion or two, but it won't be anything. It'll just be like just kind of the outline, the bones.
All right, here we go. Let's write this
get
first
to it.
shit. So yeah, what you just heard was the Sound of the Void, some timpanis, and a heartbeat. And again, just to remind you, we have not heard it and will not hear it until the end of this episode. So I can't really comment.
I think it sounded good, despite not hearing it. Because
it looks good.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like it looked great. I mean, the heartbeat, we really got that to line up with the timpani. I think it's gonna like sound on beat.
Oh yeah,
on heartbeat.
That's a sense that we have that the listener doesn't have, is we can see the waveforms.
Right, and I think that means like we have sort of a greater appreciation for the sounds than other people, because they can just hear it, but we can see what they actually are.
So, I mean, after not hearing that, what do you feel like it needs?
Well, yeah, what do we got? I was thinking accordions, but maybe we want to fill out the sound a bit more before we get the big boys in.
Yeah. You mean like just build a stronger bass instead of just having the Sound of the Void and timpanis and a heartbeat?
Yeah. So what other instruments do we have listed?
Clown horns and 2 accordions. Okay. And that's not to say that we have to stop there. I mean, we can add more stuff.
Yeah. Also, I think we mentioned strings earlier. I think strings could sound good with the heartbeat.
Yeah.
Maybe we should sort of get some nice chords in there with the strings, and I think we could throw in the accordion, the 2 dueling accordions.
Okay. Let's drop in some strings, which I guess will probably build a chord progression, and then the dueling accordions.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
What is there any particular vibe we want to go? Like, what in your mind? What do you think these accordions and strings sound like?
Well, I've never played an accordion. I don't know how to play an accordion. I don't really know I feel like you have to have a basic understanding of an instrument to really use it.
See, to me, the accordion's like,
sure.
You know?
Sure,
that's kind of the sound I'm thinking about.
So, well, yeah, that's very much like a waltz.
Yeah, so I'm going to take that and throw it in the fucking void.
Well, then, okay, so now we're working with polyrhythms, because I'm pretty sure that the timpanis are in 4/4 and a waltz is in 3/4. So we're getting pretty high end big brain music shit now.
Yeah.
Which is I'm fine with.
Okay. Yeah, I mean if you're fine with it, it doesn't have to be the sound, but
I mean, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's jump in, let's do some accordions and some strings and see, and you'll hear what it is and we won't. So enjoy that.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so we were doing the strings.
Yeah.
And we recorded the first part of the strings, which were like the sustained notes.
The chord progression.
And I'm sure it sounded great. And then we were looking for an accordion, and we happened upon a instrument setting that was called Japanese Boy. And I thought it was integral to this song.
Oh yeah. So immediately we were taken by the Japanese Boy, and so that sound, whatever it sounded like, that was just sort of on time.
I'm a Japanese boy.
Yeah,
what I think it.
That's what we're.
That's kind of what we were going for.
I hope that's how.
Yeah, I think it's gonna bring some of the peace to this work.
Yeah. So now
I think the Japanese boy sort of he will. I think he's the best of all the string players.
He's first
I was talking
chair.
about this earlier. Yeah, he's first chair, so he gets his own little lead part. So I wanted to incorporate that. With I'm a Japanese boy.
And if we just do a quick recap, and we can start checking these off. But we need fear, loneliness, anxiety, and peace. I think we have loneliness with the void, and now I think
the boy, he's the only Japanese boy.
Yeah,
and he's like the first chair, so he is kind of lonely in that chair.
Yeah,
but he's proud and he's it's peaceful.
Yeah. Okay. So we have peace and loneliness. Now we need anxiety and fear, which I guess we can bring in with the clown horns.
Yeah, and I think the accordions can help a little bit.
Oh, we can bring the fear in with the jump scares, the clown horn Christmas jump scares.
Right.
We need Christmas bells or sleigh bells and clown horn jump scares.
Okay.
And that'll be fear. And then we just have to figure out how to write anxiety, and then we're done.
Yeah. And then we just put all of these emotions into the words, and and then that's
okay.
That's about it.
So the next iteration, I think, is probably going to be like the full instrumental before we start dropping words. So here it is. So
okay,
yeah. We just had a sort of an interesting experience because I'm sure, as you heard, there was a guitar in there, which meant that we had to record that guitar while not being able to hear the song. And the discovery was that it's a lot faster than we thought it was just from looking at it. So we're sorry for that. I feel like maybe some of our target emotions might actually be getting a little bit fucked up because it's a little bit too up tempo.
Well, if you think about it, it kind of works out though, because in the void, it's all these emotions are mixed together.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I kind of like the fact that we're sort of melding all these emotions together. But when it comes to singing, it's going to be hard to sort of pivot that quickly.
Well, in a weird way, that might be like sort of the anxiety element. It's too fast.
It's too fast, and you can't get all your words out.
Yeah, you can't say everything that you want to say. This song is really deep, actually, as it turns out. It's sort of a concept song.
Do you want to talk about your method of recording the guitar?
Yeah.
So you had kind of a tough time.
We can kind of go through all the steps of it. So we picked the guitar up, and the initial. So I basically found a white noise sound on YouTube and deafened myself with it, and then D Hay was gonna sort of talk to me. But then we found out that if I was going to play the guitar, D Hay would hear it, which is also unacceptable. So then D Hay had to mute me and also talk me through it while I was deafening myself with white noise so that I couldn't hear anything either. So it was a whole experience.
I think it worked pretty well. I was trying to sort of motivate you as you went on this guitar journey that not many people, but maybe not anybody in history has ever gone on.
Probably not, no. I mean, I was, and the fun thing is I was playing the chord shapes that I wrote on the piano, but I don't know if the guitar was in tune, if it was tuned to a standard tuning or really anything. So
that's the tune of life.
This is what happened. I mean, we're letting God sort of guide our hands on this song. So that's
and
what
I want to say he's been doing a bang up job so far.
I am almost certain of it. And I think once we actually hear this song, that's gonna be the conclusion we come to.
So what's next?
I guess we gotta write some lyrics, dude.
Okay, so for lyrics then,
start jumping into it. I mean, we have our themes. I mean, we came up with one lyric. I don't know if you liked it. The I'm a Japanese boy in the Japanese void. But I don't know if the void is specifically Japanese.
Oh yeah, I don't think. I don't think it. I mean, it is because it sort of encapsulates everything.
It is kind of all
but
things. So
it's not exclusively Japanese.
maybe for the Japanese boy, it is a Japanese void. But for
That's true.
me, for instance, it's like a German American void, you know, and so everybody has their own personal void.
Oh, that's kind of a nice thought. Everybody's got their own void.
Yeah, man, that is kind of nice. It's kind of peaceful.
Hmm.
Wow.
Maybe that's a line. Like I'm a Japanese boy. Everybody's got their own void.
Yeah. Okay. No, I really like this now.
Yeah, so that way it's not the Japanese void. It's everybody. It's like, hey, this is me. I'm introducing myself. I'm a Japanese boy. But everybody's got their own void.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's good. It's kind of uplifting.
What are our other keywords?
Fear, loneliness, anxiety, and peace.
So in the song, what emotions would you say come early on?
The first thing that we hear is the sound of the void and some timpanis. And then really quickly afterward, the Japanese boy jumps in.
Okay.
So, I mean, timpani and the sound of the void is loneliness and sort of fear.
Okay.
Timpanis are terrifying.
They're all dark and scary and full of God. But Christmas time.
Oh, Christmas is important.
Yeah.
Forgot it's a Christmas song.
Yeah.
Christmas fear.
Christmas fear and Christmas cheer.
All the memories
Santa's
are here.
Oh, Santa's got your memories here in the void.
In the void. Santa.
He's captured them.
Yeah.
Santa's captured your memories.
Santa has captured your memories.
Okay, I kind of like that. I think maybe Santa's the mastermind of the void.
I will say we don't really have to worry about rhyming much because it's all going to get fucked anyway.
Yeah.
So we could just sort of write the ideas out. You know, Santa is the mastermind.
Santa captured your memories. He is the mastermind. Fear him.
Cheer him
like
or fear him.
It's like either you worship him or you live in fear of Santa because he's captured your memories.
Yeah. You fear him because he's captured your memories. Maybe it's sort of like dementia. Santa has captured your memories and made you forgetful.
Oh, and that
is the void, kind of, is when you
and it's sort of like we forgot our own song that we're making at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we haven't heard this song.
Yeah.
But it exists. So it's like
it's almost like it's the same as if we had written it and then forgot it.
And then Santa captured our memories of the song.
Yeah, this all makes sense. So the song is maybe it's kind of an evil Santa.
Yeah. Cheer him or fear him?
Both.
Both. Okay, that's a line. Both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, let's roll on it. Let's maybe get like one or two more good lines, and then.
Okay.
And then.
Let's get some like deep stuff.
Yeah.
In here.
Yeah. So like.
Dementia is a present that Santa gave to somebody else.
Yeah. Just write that verbatim.
A saint in name, but not
in game, and it's about basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Void basketball.
Void ball.
Void ball.
Void ball, dude.
Okay. Void ball. Okay, here's what I got. I'm a Japanese boy, but everybody's got their own void. They're dark. Santa's captured your memories. He's the mastermind. Cheer him or fear him. Both. Stolen memories are just things that have happened that you haven't seen. Dementia is a present that Santa gave to somebody else. A saint in name, but not in game. Void ball.
1v1 Santa. I think that's it.
Okay.
And now the next step, so we have to figure out which languages we want to filter it through.
Right.
So Latin, I think, first, because that's the language of the Lord.
Okay. Yeah,
right?
let's do that.
And
that
then
is the language of the Lord.
And then Hebrew, and then Arabic.
And then Japanese.
And then Japanese.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Let me do this real quick. All right. So the precious cargo has been delivered. Dihei has the lyrics. And now I guess the next thing that you guys are going to hear is the full song with Dihei's words on it.
Yeah, so I'm not going to read the lyrics until I'm actually singing it for real. I'm gonna do it just one take. And like I said before, I'm really going to try my best. I want to be known as the great singer of the Christmas Sphere song.
Yeah, that all makes sense. The fun, you're not going to be able to hear the song either.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to open up a new recording.
All right. Well, I guess you could look at the clock because the song itself is 50 seconds long. So just try to fill up like close to 50 seconds.
Yeah, and if it goes longer, we can always add to it.
Just double up on stuff.
Rest. We'll just make it fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess let me get to it then.
So the next thing you're going to hear is the song followed by us and whoever our special guest happens to be. Here we go. This will be the first time that we're hearing the song and also the first time that you are hearing the song. So here we go.
Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. I am young Japanese, however, not everyone is their own work. Your memory grabs Santa Claus' brain. Cry of horror! Next, I just saw a hijacking of documented. I have dementia and gave Santa someone else. In the name of the Holy Spirit, of the game and the professor, the ball is empty.
Oh my God.
Oh man!
All right.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Well,
That was way better than
that was so much better than I thought it was gonna be.
I know.
We have with us on the podcast our good friend Peter, who just experienced that for the first time with us.
Experienced it live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Initial thoughts from you, Peter.
I didn't know what to expect at all. My latest experience was Goose Happy. I had to say Goose Happy, that really set the bar high. The song right at the start. I feel like I need to listen to it a couple more times.
Okay, that makes sense.
To really experience the themes.
Yeah, I feel the same way. What would you say the themes?
If you could choose
if you had
four
to take
emotions and apply them,
All right. Well, the first emotion obviously is fear.
Okay.
Which would make the second emotion Christmas.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Third emotion, I want to say mystery.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. The mystery emotion. And the fourth emotion, that's horny.
Oh. Yeah, dude, I'm rock hard. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely the end there.
Oh yeah.
The end sequence.
I guess I also want to get into the jump scares.
Yeah, the jump scares really got me because I forgot that we did that.
Yeah.
Dihei, one thing that you did, I guess you spent a lot of time checking your microphone.
Yeah, I didn't realize that I was testing the microphone so much. That was really an oversight on my part, but I guess I thought that I would know what to delete. But since we didn't listen to anything, there's no way of going back.
Yeah,
so you listened to nothing that whole time.
No, we heard nothing.
The whole time. Justin recorded guitar and he put on white noise so he couldn't hear the guitar that he was playing with his own hands.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, I didn't look at the lyrics until I was actually recording as well.
Actually, you know what? Now that we've actually heard the song, I feel like we could go through the lyric sheet. Because I haven't read it either.
I would really like that.
Okay, yeah, I'll go through it right now. I've got it pulled up. I am young Japanese. However, not everyone is their own dark. Your memory grabbed Santa Claus. Brain, cry of horror. Next, I just saw a hijacking of documented facts. I have dementia and gave Santa someone else. In the name of the Holy Spirit, of the game, and the professor, the ball is empty. 5, one of you laughed.
Wow.
That's it.
Yeah. No, that's really deep.
It is really deep. It sort of encapsulates the void even more than when we initially wrote it, you know?
Yeah, really. Yeah, this song kind of wrote itself, honestly.
It sounds like it did.
I want to listen to it again.
Yeah, I think we.
You guys want to listen to it again?
Test.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
God, it's so good.
It's interesting when it changes during the in the name of the Holy Spirit section. That sort of feels like God is speaking to us.
I really felt that.
Moment.
It was like earth shattering for me.
I appreciate you being here with us for that, Peter.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, usually it's just like, listen to this song and then they're like, why are you wasting my time?
No, why have you enlightened my time?
I would like to think so.
Yeah. I feel like I know more about myself through the song.
I feel the same way.
And I have to say, I'm a little less excited for Christmas now. I feel like I know the truth.
And what is the truth, Peter?
There is none.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's it. Yep. Thanks for joining the podcast, Peter.
Hey, I'm glad to be here. Glad I could finally make it.
Yeah, man.
Do you have anything to promote?
I've got a pretty sick tweet dropping at about 2 a.m. EST. If you guys want to check out that tweet.
Okay. Do you have a little preview? You don't have to say the whole tweet.
No, I can't. I don't want to give it away. It's a little too good.
Do you want to drop your Twitter handle?
I don't know if I do.
Okay. All right. Go look for a tweet that came out at 2 a.m. November 26th.
Yeah, just search for Peter. You'll find him.
Yeah, it's me. I mean, you guys know. It's me.
Yeah. You'll know. You guys know.
I'm sure. Yeah, you guys, I'll drop the tweet at 2 a.m. Maybe just promote it on the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Official Twitter.
We will. Then the best part is this isn't going to come out for about 4 weeks.
Oh, okay, perfect. So
yeah. So they'll have
it'll already be out.
Yeah. Later, like 4 weeks down the line, you'll get a little spike, and you'll be like, "Hey,
what? Actually, you know what, dude? No, because we release on Mondays. Because I was gonna say 4 weeks from right now is Christmas, but we're not gonna release an episode on Christmas because Christmas isn't a Monday.
Maybe we just should.
Maybe we just should.
A little holiday
I feel like there
special.
are no rules with Kaz at the coffee shop.
Yeah, this could really easily be a Christmas special.
Wait, am I part of the Christmas special?
Yeah, I think you are, dude.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I guess so.
So give us a Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas, you guys.
Yeah, man, Merry Christmas.
What's Dan doing here?
Jesus was Jewish, so Christmas is also Jewish.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah.
That's fair, and I do have to thank Dan for the years of dreidel experience that I have under my belt now.
In the name of the Holy Spirit, of the game and the professor, the ball is empty.